The opposition is accusing the government of attempting to frustrate the work of the parliamentary committees. The committees provide oversight to the work of the executive branch of government. The issue was raised during this morning's Economic and Production Committee meeting, following a notice informing members that the deliberation should be confined to matters referred by the House of Parliament. TVJ's Anthony Lugg has that story.
For the last few months, parliamentary committees, which by convention are chaired by a member of the opposition, have been delving into issues at several government entities. The Public Administration and Appropriations Committee, PAAC, has been probing corruption and nepotism at Petrojam and Nessol. Just last week, the Internal and External Committee was examining the operations of the Firearm Licensing Authority, FLA. On Tuesday, members of the Economic and Production Committee met to set the agenda for the coming weeks. But that exercise was delayed due to a memorandum issued through the Clerk of the House from the Speaker. The memo states that the committee shall not delegate any of its powers to its chairman, noting that decisions including which entities are to appear must be made by the majority of the committee. But the memo did not sit well with some committee members, including Peter Bunting.
I do not accept this memorandum as being valid. In fact, I reject it, and I am deeply disturbed by this continuing tendency and approach and attempt by members of the government to frustrate the work of the Parliament in providing oversight to the executive branch of government.
Mr. Bunting argued that the order will limit the work of the committee if it's to only deal with issues that have been referred from Parliament. He also pointed to what he deems as inconsistencies with the memorandum.
What this memo conveniently overlooks is the first subsection or subclause of Standing Order 77.1, which says, except as otherwise provided in Standing Order number 68. And Standing Order number 68 applies to sessional select committees. This order, that is 77, shall apply to all select committees. So it accepts and takes out of this rule the sessional select committees, which each have their own mandate.
And I just want to know what has changed, that they have a change of heart. Because I know it was not the Speaker of the House who saw any fault of the committees, but probably the leader of government business or the deputy leader who have been complaining about the work of the committees.
Mr. Chairman, the members from the other side, they certainly have not accepted the memo as put forward by the Speaker of the House, the Clerk of the House. And notwithstanding, they are now seeking to put forward matters for deliberation, which is exactly what this section that they are not prepared to accept says.
In the end, the committee's chairman, Anthony Hilton, ordered that the legal counsel examine the issue. Anthony Lugg, TVJ News.